that we've got like 7 different subjects away from the subject we started out on. So let's go back to our main subject, which is really good music.
Okay, then.
Great music.
Also, later on, we're going to be arguing our cases for our ditties in the dock, of course. As we always say, you know, it's the XFM playlist that we stick to here on this show, and a good thing, too, because it's fantastic. But we do get one free play each week. So we'll be arguing our cases for who gets that one free play. We've both brought in a song. Obviously, I think mine's the best. Joe's got some sort of insane suggestions, and we'll be revealing them after this. This is the Chemical Brothers, and Hey Boy, Hey Girl.
Superstar DJs. Here we go! Hey girl.
Wow, that was Outkast from their new album, Speaker Box, with lots of X's on the end. That's coming out on the 29th, I believe, the album, but the single's out on Monday. First time I'd heard that, and I'm a bit of an Outkast fan. Apparently the album's supposed to be amazing. Speaker Box,
It's a double album, isn't it?
It's a double album. One of them's there's 2 guys in it, and they both independently recorded
Yeah, they fell out, didn't they?
The disc. But I don't think they did fall out. They just decided that they had so many ideas on their own, they didn't want to have to compromise their idea for the other person's ideas, so they just did a CD each. But it says here that they appear on each other's tracks, and they cross-produce, so they produce each other's stuff.
Right.
Quite a good way of working, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that album. And, but I've got a bit of a worry that it might be one of those sort of critics albums. It's very tricksy and gimmicky and clever, and the music press love, but no one actually likes to listen to it.
Yeah, Dizzy Rascal. I know exactly what you mean, Dizzy Rascal. And, basically any
Similar
album...
to The Streets, okay? This might annoy people, but personally I don't like The Streets.
Yeah,
I think he's a great guy. I think it's fantastic for writing newspaper articles about, but when it comes to actually listening to it, he's not a good rapper. And the loops aren't that good, and basically it's not that good.
Yeah, well, that's very controversial.
It's very controversial, but, you know, that's me. Controversial Cornish.
Controversial Cornish. I know what you mean, because it might be to do with the fact that we're quite old.
Well, you might be old. I'm 22.
Well, I'm much older than you in that case, and can't handle... there's no room in my life for music like that. Dizzy Rascal makes me feel threatened and frightened. Plus, it's also... It's not... You know, I just need tunes. Basically, any record that wins the Mercury Prize, you're pretty much guaranteed to listen to once and never again.
Yeah.
Like, what's the one that... Ronnie Size. Do you ever listen to that album?
No.
Neither do I. You know, and I rushed out and bought it and thought, oh, yeah, I've got to represent. And I don't think I even made it to the end of it.
Yeah, well, this is what they're saying now, isn't it? That the Mercury Music Prize is the kiss of death.
Hello, my name's Adam, and I'm on the radio. I've got a lot of things to tell you, yes I do.
Who am I?
Dizzy Rascal.
Exactly.
Not quite as good as Dizzy Rascal.
Hello. I don't know. I want to buy some sweets. And I'm putting up my feet.
You're in trouble there.
What? I'm rapping...
Because you're ridiculing a very important musician.
I'm not ridiculing
who has real problems and is expressing the problems of a real section of the community.
What
that
do you think? I've
sitting
got
in your
problems?
pants, eating your crisps, watching Des and Mel all day,
I like to watch
counting
Des
your
and Mel
proceeds
in
from
the
the latest
afternoon,
advert.
but sometimes people ring me up and annoy me. It's happening soon.
You don't know anything about the way real people live in Da Ghetto, do you, Adam? Or in Da Bungalow. You don't know the way that Dick and Dom live in Da Bungalow.
I come from Da Bungalow. Right?
You don't know
I grew
what
up in
life's
Da
like
Bungalow.
in Da Bungalow. No one knows what we're talking about because Dick and Dom in Da Bungalow hasn't started yet.
Listen, I'm from the streets. Anyway, before we started talking about that, of course, we heard Outkast, fantastic, and we're going to hear from Athlete in just a second.
Are they phoning in?
No, Joe, it's just a record. And after that, we are going to be arguing our cases for ditties in the dock. Are you all set with yours? And you just don't use your subliminal techniques, just argue a straight case.
I will use them if I want.
All right, we got ditties in the dock coming up after this one from Athlete.
I like Athlete, personally.
Yeah.
I bought that record, I like that a lot, Athlete.
Well, you know, I like Dizzy Rascal as well.
Well, why were you just slagging him off?
I wasn't slagging him off.
You were doing a mocking impression of Dizzy Rascal. Do it again.
My name's Dizzy Rascal and I sing like this.
No, it's just... I'm just envious. I want a Mercury Prize.
It's Ditties in the Dock time here on the Adam and Joe Show on XFM. We're here for another 20 minutes and we're reaching the apex of our programme, which is, of course, Ditties in the Dock.
Order!
Thank you. Well, that was unexpected. So we have a playlist here at XFM, but we have a single record that we can actually choose from anything we want, and so we've turned this opportunity into a segment called Ditties in the Dock, where we argue the case for the song we want to play, and you call in and vote for which one gets to be heard.
Okay, who wants to go first this week?
I think you should go first this week, Adam.
All right. Well, our producer thinks you should go first.
Why?
You're a chick.
Well, it just gives me more opportunities to cheat.
Come on.
Okay, my song for Ditties in the Dock this week, ladies and gentlemen, that you can vote on 08700 800 1234, is by marvellous Marvin Gaye. He's one of the greatest singers of all time, one of the greatest voices of all time. I'm a big fan of Marvin Gaye, bit of a Marvin Gaye bore, really. But this is a wonderful song by Marvin Gaye for a sunny Saturday afternoon. It's a previously unreleased track released on his greatest hits recently. It's called Where Are We Going? And it's the most fantastic, uplifting, tuneful, lovely song with a wonderful little piano hook. If you haven't heard it before, you'll really get it on the first play. It'll lift your spirits, it'll lift your day. 08700 800 1234. Just say Marvin, and you will get to hear this fantastic Marvin Gaye track. He is, of course, a fascinating guy. He
Okay,
lived with
that's
his
enough.
parents. He smokes a lot of
Will you
marijuana. Tour buses.
Mike
travelling-
Chambers,
oh,
now.
Okay, go on then.
Okay.
Marvin Gaye, 08700 800 1234. Just say Marvin. You don't want. It's much better than the track that you're about to hear described. Go on, Adam. Do your
Will you
best.
shut up?
Are you going to choose a Marvin Gaye track song too?
Brian! You see, because I've dealt with this all my life.
Marvin
I want you
Gaye.
to sort it out, because it looks personal if I hit him. So basically...
It's such a good track, seriously, the
shut
Marvin
up.
Gaye
Honestly,
track.
please shut up. You're freaking me out. You're freaking everybody else out. I've faded you down on the mic now, okay?
That's cheating.
No, shut up and go outside or just read the paper.
Marvin Gaye!
So, or you can vote for the Trashmen.
Oh no!
Oh, shut up! I didn't do that while you were arguing your case.
They're rubbish.
Seriously, man, shut up. Otherwise, I'll come over there and I'll hit you. Okay, obviously I won't actually hit you, but can you hear that I'm getting really genuinely annoyed?
The what? What's your
Shut up.
The what, man?
This is the Trashmen I want you guys to vote for, and it's a song called Surfing Bird. Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird, and it's a fantastic song. It's a garage classic. Brian, he's coming over here. Make him sit down. Make him sit down. Don't come here. I'm arguing my case.
Carry on arguing your case.
This is bad.
Carry on. I've just come over to Adam's mic because he's turned mine off.
Go away. It's called Surfing Bird. It was featured in the film
Marvin Gaye.
Oh, please go away. It was featured in the film Full Metal Jacket. Everybody's heard about the bird. It's Surfing Bird. So the choice is between Marvin Gaye or Surfing Bird.
Marvin Gaye.
That is coming up next. Ditties in the Dock. Get phoning now. We're going to take the first 5 calls. 08700 800 1234. Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. It's a absolute smash of a song. It's hilarious, and it's a cheeky remix as well. It's the Cup of Tea remix, which I have done especially myself. Unfortunately, we can't fade Joe up anymore. And we're back. Adam and Joe here on XFM. It's Ditties in the Dock. Joe, have you calmed down?
Yeah, I was calm all the time.
You weren't.
I didn't do something as rash and frankly immature as turning my mic down, which is violating one of the basic understandings of the European Convention of Radio Rights. It's a basic DJ's right to have a live mic.
Not yours, though. You're not a DJ. You're filling in. You're a fill-in.
Also, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm driving the desk. I'm the king.
Driving the desk. Is that pressing a on and off button?
Anyway, come on. Let's take the first 5 callers, and we'll see who is going to win. Is it the Trashmen or is it Marvin Gaye?
It's gotta be Marvin Gaye.
Listen, shut
They
up,
won't
man.
call the Trashmen for
Oh
nothing.
my God! You have to shut up. Otherwise, it's just chaos. All right.
Okay.
So be quiet.
Okay.
So we're going to take the first 5 callers, and caller 1, are you there? Is it the Trashmen or Marvin Gaye?
Marvin, definitely.
Thank you.
One vote for Marvin.
Thank
Caller
you.
2, are you there? Trashmen or Marvin?
Hello?
Hello, caller 2. Trashmen or Marvin?
Marvin.
Oh, thank you, caller 2.
Okay, this is the decider. Caller 3, is it Trashmen
Best
or
of
Marvin?
5. Come on, do it for me.
It's Trashmen.
Oh.
Trashmen is keeping it nice and exciting. Caller 4, Trashmen or Marvin?
Trashmen.
Whoa, it's 2-2. This is terrible.
Okay, here's the decider.
Oh,
Is it
please,
the
not the
Trashmen
Trashmen, not
and
the Trashmen.
Surfing Bird? Well, everybody's heard about the bird.
What a terrible
The
noise.
sound of Marvin Gaye.
Please.
Trashmen or Marvin? Caller 5.
Oh, no.
Was that Trashmen?
Trashmen, yeah.
Oh, yes.
This is terrible. We're
Thank
going to
you very
shed
much.
listeners.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird. That's the Trashmen And Surfing Bird, you voted for it. That was this week's Ditty in the Dock. And I feel that, justice has been done in a small way because basically I have been getting a lot of votes against me for the last few weeks with superior songs, and Joe's just been bringing in novelty songs and, frankly, hectoring the jury. And he's been showboating, show standing, and using some underhand techniques to get his own way. And this week it didn't work.
The Trashmen. Well, apparently the Trashmen. Apparently, genuinely, the vast majority of the calls were for the Trashmen.
Shall we?
And that just reflects badly on our listeners, who are probably mostly dustbin men. And that was probably voted for mostly by dustbin men.
No. What, as opposed to mostly gays?
I would be happier with a gay audience than a refuse collecting audience.
Yeah, well, I mean,
No disrespect to refuse collectors, but they smell not as nice as gay people.
Marvin
who
gay
usually
people
smell nice.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about. We're talking trash men versus gays.
What, as in Marvin Gaye?
Yeah.
He actually put the E on the end of his name to deflect this sort of petty schoolyard.
I'm not being petty. I'm just saying. I'm saying gay.
That's
I'm not
true.
implying that he's homosexual. Even if he was, he's dead, so it's moot. But anyway, listen, we're going off the point here, rather. That's pretty much it for us this week. We'll be back with you next week. And don't forget that you can always email us anytime you want and have some stuff ready for us so that we can see what you.
And he's just emailed us, and he's voting for the Trashmen.
There you go. It's a good song, man. Come on.
It's
It is good.
yeah. It's the sort of song that would be played by Trashmen, by garbage men
That's just
on
a
dustbins.
pointless thing to say.
And you put your own voice in it.
Yeah, I said it was the Cup of Tea remix.
You dropped in a little sample of yourself.
Yeah, to make it more exciting.
I just thought it was awful.
Well, that's just so ungenerous, because you play your stuff and I think it's quite good.
I thought it was awful.
You are so small. You're a small man in every way, except for your height.
I thought it was
Height-wise, you
terrible.
tower above everyone,
Terrible.
but mentally, you're a small person. All right?
Okay.
This week, and leave you with this fantastic track from Feeder.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, God bless you. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for emailing us. We really appreciated it.
Bye.
Ooh,
Hello.
that's Muse. And Time is Running Out. Is that the name of the song? Anyway, hi, it's Adam and Joe here on XFM 104.9. We're still filling in for Ricky and Steve. They're going to be back at the beginning of November.
Who cares when they're going to be back?
Everybody cares.
Everybody cares, especially Heat Magazine. We've been monitoring Heat Magazine's reviews of our shows. Are you listening, Heat Magazine? Is anyone from Heat Magazine? Oh, there it is. Hello, Heat Magazine.
Yes.
Hello, Heat Magazine. Have you got latest gossip?
Yeah, oh yes, we got it. Oh yes, oh, the latest gossip.
What's everybody talking about this week, Heat Magazine? Hey, be careful. Actually, be careful, Adam. Do a better voice for Heat Magazine. Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
No, what's wrong with my voice?
It's not a very flattering voice for Heat
That's
Magazine.
the way I speak, what? This week, everyone's talking about J-Lo. What? What's wrong with my voice?
That's not true, Heat Magazine. This week you claim that everyone's talking about the return of Dirty Den.
Oh yes, that too.
Who have you been talking to about the return of Dirty Den? Have you just everyone on the bus, isn't it? Like a shambling old man.
Well, someone mentioned it to us in a meeting. Oh, our agent mentioned it to us in a meeting. She said, if you were doing like the Adam and Joe show now, you could do the return of Dirty Den with the puppets.
That's why we're not doing the Adam and Joe show now.
Yeah.
What happened to Heat Magazine? Bring back Heat Magazine.
Hello.
So your review of us this week, Heat Magazine, yet again, it doesn't even, well, okay, it says, Adam and Joe, XFM, 1pm. We're dying to see The Office Christmas specials, but their filming schedule means we're deprived of XFM Spinmeisters, Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant for yet another week.
Yes, that's right. Well, the thing is, you got to remember, Joe, that you are fairly third division, you and Adam, on the celebrity interest
I wouldn't
run.
say that was true, Adam.
Well, it is for hate readers.
No, we were very, very big. Oh, come on. I'll finish this this interview. Still, Messrs Cornish and Buxton are perfectly able
There you
to
go.
entertain the bejesus out of you, so let's not panic just yet. Perfectly able.
Yeah, Yeah.
That's not very nice, Heat magazine. That's just like saying adequate.
Well, it could have been worse. I'm going now. Bye.
Bye.
So anyway, how's your week been apart from the...
Shall we play a record? That was such a great opportunity to play a record.
Yeah.
Bang!
Bang.
A record.
We missed it, but I want to find out, like, well, what else is going to be in the show? I mean, I can tell you music-wise, listeners, that we've got smashes coming at you from the Strokes, the Sleepy Jackson, the Breeders, the Hot Hot Heat, the Goldfrapp. It's all coming up in the next couple of hours, as well as fantastic competitions. You might be walking away today or whatever with tickets to Sleepy Jackson. They're playing at the Astoria.